President Trump is, planning on exactly what he has said. Congress failed their repeal and replace, and he's using limits within his executive power. And what he is doing here is trying to expand choice and competition into the individual market. HRAs, not to be confused with an HSA, HRAs are another form of pre-tax dollars that employers can use to fund insurance premiums. So it's actually employer-owned as opposed to employee-owned, which is like an HSA account.
Health savings account.
Health savings account, yes. And so what this is going to do is actually allow specifically small businesses. So, the big Goliath group plans, you're not really going to see much change there. But this is going to bring a lot more competition to the individual market, because now these small businesses are going to be able to offer HRAs to their employees, and those employees can then choose the insurance plan. They're not going to be held hostage to one option under a big group plan. They can say, you know what, I'm going to go to the individual marketplace, use this HRA, and get the plan that I want, the plan that works for me and my family.
So it's cheaper for small businesses to do it because it's pre-tax dollars, and it's also more choice for the individual employees because they don't have to do the one option that is Obamacare.
It's bringing choice to the employee, and it's also going to help drive more people into the individual market, which is going to drive the price competition and give you more affordable options and more choice. That's exactly what President Trump has said he's vowing to do, and that's what he's doing. He's working towards that.
Portability of insurance is a big issue, obviously, as you know. And so what happens when you switch jobs?
So what happens when that's why a lot of people stay in their jobs right now, is because they don't want to lose this group coverage that they have. And I call it the Goliath group coverage, because they have such a stronghold on employers. Well, if you allow your employees to use HRAs to buy their premiums on the individual markets, the employees can then keep their plans switching jobs. They can keep their individual market plan. So this gives such great flexibility to people who are looking to switch jobs. And now you're going to have businesses who need to up their game to keep their employees, and this is one way to do that.
Does that include plans like catastrophic coverage? So say I don't want holistic coverage, maybe I'm young and healthy and I want, is it more flexibility and things like that too?
Using the HRAs under the ACA, the complexity and the restrictions under the ACA would not allow you to do that. However, these new rules would give you more flexibility to pick the plan that works for you.
So this is a big contrast to what 2020 Democrats have proposed. You hear a lot of talk of Medicare for all. You hear a lot of talk of big government involvement. This is the complete opposite of that. This is providing more competition, more choice, more options, and putting more control in the hands of people. I think this is a big win for President Trump if he goes out and talks about this and this gets implemented.
This is absolutely the opposite of Washington knows best. This is you know best, you know best, you know best what your family needs, and that is exactly what President Trump is working towards.
Very good. Dr. Safar, thanks so much
for having me, guys. I hope I clarified